Hey y'all, little vertical hope today from Faith Builders Ministries. Woohoo! It's a new year. I was reading in Philippians 3, and it starts over here where Paul says this, but one thing I do. He says, he's telling them pressing on and towards the goal. He's talking to them, and he's saying, but the one thing I do is I forget about what's behind me, and I strain towards what's ahead. I press on towards the goal to win the prize for which God has called me heavenward in Christ Jesus. Woo, that's a good word. Listen, when we lived in New York for a while, I remember it was a big deal to everyone to watch the ball drop, either on the TV or go down and actually watch it drop. Well, we lived there for just, I think, 8 or 9 months. So we would watch it on the TV. And I remember that today, everybody's anticipating for that ball to drop because that ball dropping represented a new year. And so when I was thinking and reading it today, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking, what are we going to do as God's people? What are we going to let drop off of us this year for it to be the best year God has for us? You could be you need to let some weight drop off of you. It could be you need to let a boyfriend drop off of you, just get away from you, or a girlfriend, because they're just not, they're just not the one. So why waste the time if they're not the one? They're not the one. You can't make them be the one. You know what? You may want to let that old thinking drop off of you. And I know a lot of you need to let unforgiveness just drop off of you because you are dragging around and you are tired and you're weary. And I see blood Christians all the time just look like they're just about to die. I mean, they are just weary. And I believe some of the problem is this. It's because they refuse to forgive people. People that have hurt them, people have said things to them, people have done things to them. And I'm telling you what, if I could give you a visual on it, unforgiveness is like this. It's like you handcuff yourself to that person or persons, maybe 5 people, 10 people throughout your life, and you drag them around. You drag them around with you, and you are so worn out because you spend so much time meditating and thinking on what they did, how they hurt you, what they said, what you're already planning on your retaliation, what you're going to say, what you're going to do next time you see him, what you're going to say to him next time. You spend so much energy, you're wearing yourself out with unforgiveness. And I say you need to let it drop off of you because you know what you hang around, you become. And so if you've handcuffed all these people to you and you're dragging them around, pretty soon you become bitter, hateful, resentful, and just out to get even with people instead of walking around in the love of Jesus Christ. I tell you, the best thing I ever did in my whole entire life is walk my life out in forgiveness. Forgive those things, forgetting those things that are behind me and pressing towards the goal that Jesus Christ has set before me. So let me just challenge you and let me give you some vertical hope is that ball did drop. I didn't stay up last night to see it, but it did drop. And it's a new year, and you have the choice to make different choices in 2017 than you did in 2016. And I just want to encourage you to maybe sit down quietly, get a pen and paper, and ask God, what do I need to let drop off of me? Maybe it's worry about finances. Maybe it's an extra bill that you've acquired. He wants you to get off, pay off as soon as possible. Maybe it's just letting some of that weight drop off of you by just deciding to get healthy and take care of your temple. Get serious about it and stop making excuses why you can't do it and everybody else can. Or maybe it's just a boyfriend or girlfriend that just ain't right. They ain't right, but you just drug them right on into 2017, just like you did in 2016 and 2015. And listen, it wasn't right then, it's not feeling right now. Let that drop off. Let them go. Let God give them the person that they need to be with and get out of the way so God can give you, so you can see the person God has for you. I don't know what it is, but I know things need to drop off all of us. I've got a list. I want things to drop off me too, man. I want to go into 2017 the best Michelle Davenport I can be. Woohoo! I'm excited, man. Are you? I am excited. I feel like at any minute I could just sprout some wings. All right, you know what I always say. Go out there and be willing to be an answer to someone else's prayer today. Woo! It'll make a change in your life when you get your eyes off you and on to Jesus's people. All right, y'all go have a great day. Bye-bye.